members of the crew, if you don't control your various backgrounds, I will switch everybody off. I don't know where the noise is coming from, but those online with me right now are Uchenna Okeke, Ume Maslinus, and Sandra Chinoye. Check your backgrounds. So, let me now welcome our visitor, Obumneke Ejimkonye Okafor. Mr. Okafor, please, you are welcome to our program. Members of the crew, if you don't control your various backgrounds, I will switch everybody off. Obumneke, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you so much. We are so much pleased having you here this evening.
Mr. on Voice of Biafra International.
Thank you so much. Let me crave your indulgence to introduce to you members of the crew who are joining me right now from different parts of the world. From Germany here is Mike Okaha. Mike Okaha is the Public Relations Officer. Chinonya Sandra, noise is coming from your side. So, Mike Okaha is the Public Relations Officer of the Voice of Biafra International, as well as the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. Mike Okaha, you are right now in the state of Baden-Württemberg, Germany. Mike, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Raise your voice again. Good.
I say thank you for Oracle. Thank you, fellow crew members, and welcome our guests. You are welcome.
Thank you so much, Mike. We really welcome you. Let me also right now from Lagos welcome Ume Maslinus, who is an indomitable fighter in this our Biafra restoration agenda. Ume Maslinus, you are welcome to our program.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. Good evening, our special guest. You're welcome to the program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ume Maslinus. I also have the pleasure welcoming Uchenna Okeke right now from Makurdi, Benue State. Uchenna Okeke, you're welcome to the program.
Good evening, the Oracle. I want to thank you so much, and I appreciate all our listeners all over the world, most especially our special guest of honor today. You are welcome, brother. Right now, it is my pleasure to welcome everybody once again.
Thank you so much, Uchenna Okeke. Now, let me move down to the state of Biafra, Imo state of Biafra land in particular, and welcome Sandra Chinoye. Sandra, you're welcome to the program. Sandra Chinoye, are you there? Sandra Chinoye, you are welcome to our program. If you are not, thank you so much. You're welcome. And I am equally sure that Vivian Udoji Choma is there with you. Vivian, you're welcome to the program.
That is Choma speaking.
Okay, Choma, you're welcome. That is Choma Vivian Udoji. You're welcome to the program. Sandra Chinoye, are you there equally? You are equally welcome to the program. Okay, ladies and gentlemen of the crew, this evening, being the 31st of October 2018, we are having this evening as our special guest a gentleman of no mean repute, a Biafran diehard, somebody who understands the game very, very well, and he is always with us to make sure that Biafra is actualized, not through violence, rather non-violence. having over the years spoken about Biafra, talked about Biafra, dreamt about Biafra, and preached everything Biafra. Obumnake Ejimkonye Okafor, who believes in the philosophy of non-violence, just like Chief Dr. Rafa Wazirike, is contesting a senatorial seat in the Anambra Anambra election Anambra Central, please, come 2019. As a diehard Biafran, he is here this evening to tell Biafrans around the globe what are his own aspirations, why does he want to go to the Senate, what he has to offer to Biafrans. Not as a Nigerian politician, not as an Igbo politician, but as a die-hard Biafran representative. Don't forget, gentlemen and ladies, fellow compatriots, broadcasting to you this evening from Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority, under the auspices of the bim-massob family, led by the Biafra leader, Chief Dr. Rafa Wazirike. We are broadcasting live right now from Germany. Ikenna Obibegon is my name. We are now on the business of the day. So, having welcomed all the gentlemen and ladies in this our program, we have to proceed. Now, I have to introduce once again our special guest this evening. Of course, you know him. Let me say, Ejimkonye Obumneke. Please, members of the crew, there is much noise coming from your own axis. Members of the crew.
But along the line, I said, I have to do what our people really want, Biafran politics. And for about 4 years now, I've been doing Biafran politics, full-time Biafran politics. Biafran politics being played inside Nigeria. So, like the answer to your question is 10 years. I've been in Nigerian politics for about 10 years. Thank you.
Oh, that's very encouraging. For about 10 years now, you have been in Nigerian politics. You must have had a very wonderful and good experience. Okay, now, Mr. Ejinkonye, you are a director in the movement of Biafra in Nigeria, led by Barrister Emeka Sri. For now, how far has your group gone in sensitizing our people on the essence of voting in elections?
We have done much on that, but I have to be frank with you. Politics is like a gun, and the money is the trigger. So we've done as much as our finances to enable us. We have had constraints, but in a couple of states, Anambra and Enugu states, we have covered areas, most of the areas in these two states extensively. In at the headquarters states, we've done about 30% job. In Imo State, we've done something about 30% job. But in Abia, we've not really started. Then outside the Igbo land, because Biafra extends beyond southeast, we've done a little job in Delta State. We've done some job in River State. We've not passed beyond Rivers and Delta State. So we've done maybe about 30% of the job. The job is much. There are people willing to do it, but what are required for the job are lacking. So we've done the much we could with the resources we have. Thank you.
Okay, so far in the job you have been doing, what are the reactions or the responses of our people in Biafra land in that regard?
Wonderful, encouraging. In fact, when we worked last year, it was so marvelous, it was so encouraging that in some areas we went to, people cried after we gave speeches, after we encouraged them to go and get their voters card, join politics, because whatever we are looking for, we will get it in politics. The freedom we are looking for, we can get it through politics, which is a non-violent process. We don't want violence. We don't want death of our people any longer. We don't want people in the streets any longer. Being in the streets is not really bad, but you know the country we are in. This country does not respect fundamental human rights. If you are in the streets, you can choose. And so we don't want our people to die any longer. We want to go into politics, into government. We want to occupy the government political positions and use our positions, use our...
Please, hold on. I'm coming to that. Hold on. Don't be too fast. I'm coming to that, my brother. Don't worry. I am coming to that. That is a question. You are answering a question I have not even asked you. Hold on. I'm coming to that. Please. Now, you mentioned non-violence. You want a situation where we achieve our Biafra independence or republic through non-violence. And talking about non-violence, you want to go to the National Assembly. Whether we like, everybody likes it or not, we are still part of Nigeria. Now, you want to go there to compel the Nigerian Federation to put in place necessary infrastructure to guarantee us our independence. Now, as a student of non-violence, which is in line with what Chief Dr. Rafu Wazirike has been preaching, have you ever in the past or in the present try to discuss with Dr. Raf Wazirike. Of course, he is a sponsor of this program, who has always believed in the principle or philosophy of non-violence since he redeclared Biafra year 2000. Have you ever discussed with him and tried to work with him in this regard?
Yes, I've discussed with him, but I have not presented myself to work with him because already I am working. Actually, like I told you before, I started like as a Nigerian and Igbo politician. So I was convinced that we can do this politics in Biafra. So when I was convinced, I joined the group that convinced me. But I know about Dr. Raf who was wicked. Even last 2 weeks, last week I sent a message to him which he acknowledged. So recently I've discussed with him. But I have not presented myself to work with him because people say that we are doing the same thing. We are doing the same thing through different groups.
Okay, now, Ejikonye, beyond this particular evening's broadcast, if I book an appointment for you to meet with Chief Dr. Raf Wazirike Ijelendibo, would you be ready to see him, at least to get his own blessing, for him to ask our members in Anambra Central to discuss with you? Would you be prepared to visit him at Owerri, Biafra headquarters?
I am prepared to visit him anytime, any day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, thank you so much. Now, to the questions you were answering, even though I hadn't asked you, and the question comes, Mr. Jikoye Okafor, what informs your reasons for this year senatorial aspiration?
Thank you for this question. I have looked at different approaches our people have used for our quest for freedom, and I found out that the way to go about this is to be in the place where laws are made. Being in the place where laws are made, we present bills that will help us to actualize our freedom. And when these bills are presented, we lobby, work with regions, ethnic personalities to want the same thing with us. Because inside this country, so many ethnic personalities are pressed. They have been pushed to the wall and they are looking for an opportunity to free themselves. So there's a place where we all can meet, present our views, pass the views into law. And when these laws are passed, we may force the Nigerian state to implement it. Where is this state? Where is this place? It is National Assembly. That is what has informed my decision to go to the Senate. Because when here, I will work with senators from other regions to ensure that we pass law that will guarantee us freedom.
Yes, honestly, you said something very, very important. You will work with senators from other regions. Underline that. You will work with senators from other regions. Now,
yes.
Few days ago, Chief Dr. Raf Wazirike was responding to BBC questions on Biafra. Somewhere along the line, Ijelendibo said that we cannot get Biafra without the support of Nigeria. And this is exactly what you have said, that you are going to discuss with senators from other regions. By that statement, we believe you, because you really believe in the principle or philosophy of non-violence, which is what Dr. Chief Wazirike is preaching. So what you just said now agrees with what he said, responding to a BBC interview 3 days ago. Working with other people to make sure we get Biafra, we amend the constitution to give room for either referendum or sovereign national conference. We really thank you for making that particular statement. Now, let me go to the next question. Remember, we are still coming to ask you what you intend to achieve for Biafrans, but for the time being, I want to go round and round and round. Over the years, Chief Dr. Rafo Wazirike Jelendigo and the pioneer leader of the Biafran actualization dream has been preaching non-violence. He doesn't want any of his people to die before we reach the promised land. On the other side of the divide is Nnamdi Kanu, whom Chief Dr. Rafo Wazirike brought up to man Radio Biafra London before he converted it to personal business. Kanu has been preaching violence towards Biafra land, while Chief Wazirike is saying non-violence. Our honorable guest speaker, between Chief Wazirike and Nnamdi Kanu, whose philosophy do you subscribe to?
Well, this a big question, but I will answer it in my own way. Most times, I don't like discussing our leaders in the public because sometimes it generates issues after this discussion. The statements.
No, I'm talking in terms of philosophy, in terms of ideology. You remember you said you are going to discuss with the senators from other regions and you don't want violence. But here is Wazirike who doesn't want violence before Biafra, and the opponent who wants violence. And the question is, whose ideology do you subscribe to based on your own aspiration?
I understood you. I heard honesty, and I'm coming to that. I don't want to say I am taking one's ideology or the other person's ideology, but I am taking the best ideology I know. And that best ideology is the political solution, which is non-violence.
Exactly.
So whoever it comes to is not what I want to mention here. I don't want to use lyrics. I don't want to bring in controversy.
Okay. Okay, we quite understand you. To you, you believe in non-violence, and that is why you want to follow the political process, just like it happens in Catalonia and Scotland. I believe you. Yes. So right now it's so in Catalonia. Right now it is so in Scotland. Each of these nations wants to achieve their own independence through the political process. That is why you are out here this evening to tell Biafra that you are a student of non-violence and you would like to go to the Senate to discuss the Biafra issues, the Biafra dream. And we sincerely believe you. Why I say I believe you is because I have known you for some time now, and your words are your bond. When you say yes, it is yes. When you say no, it is no. Now, let me ask you another question, my brother, my honorable guests. Over the weeks, over the months, over the years, some IPOB Facebook merchants, I call them merchants anyway, have been insulting our elders, Ohaneze. Anybody that says anything that is not in tandem with their own ideology, they begin to rain insults, invoking thunder and what have you, untimely deaths. What advice do you have to such misguided elements?
Before I go into that, I will tell you that I understand the plight of the IPOB boys. They are our youth. They are our youth. I understand them. I understand their frustration. I understand what they are going or what they've gone through. I understand that you have been treated badly. I know that youth can act sometimes without taking properly. And I also have been begging people to understand them, but at the same point, I have been begging the youth too that Igbos, we are Africans. We have ways of doing things. It is wrong to insult elders, no matter what they've done. Even if they've done anything, you don't insult your elder in the public. You can talk with your elders at the side or behind the scene, but you don't come out in the public to insult your elder for any reason. Yorubas don't do it. Hausas don't do it. Because we are not doing it before. This is just started recently, and it is very wrong. These people, some of them insult, I feel with them. Some time ago, I was fortunate to be in a program where some of them were talking. You find out that they don't even have much, they can't even help some situations. They are not political leaders. It is only our political leaders that can set the stage. That's why I'm going into politics. So, okay, what do we expect Ohaneze chairman to do? I mean, president to do? Or president of the development.
Yeah, professors of the Manwala, exactly.
Yes, in the exception of graded speeches, they have the power to implement any law. No, they are not state governors, they are not lawmakers. What do you expect them to do? And they have been talking. It's only talk that they can only talk. So they've been talking. If they talk and our leaders don't do the right thing, they can't think themselves. Unfortunately, some of the youths that are insulting them have elders, have fathers in their houses. If you feel that the elders are not doing much, also ask yourself, what have my father or what has my father done? You see that your father might be handicapped to do anything. So it is with some of these elders. Yes, they are occupying positions, handicapped. We should talk to our political leaders. They are our problems, not the leaders of social cultural organizations. No. I don't subscribe to that. So I am begging our youth, please, let us stop this. Because I'm not done for insults. We should not stop insulting our elders, especially in the country. That is my position.
Exactly. To be sincere with you, when these boys come to a public domain and begin to insult our elders, I feel so much disillusioned, disenchanted. No matter what, they are our elders. They know more and better than us. They have experienced life, more than us, and we need to listen to them. There are certain things they see which we do not see, and it is true. That is the reason why sometimes when the elders speak, we humble ourselves and listen to them, because we should not do anything to incur the wrath of the elders. When an elderly person causes you, it remains an indelible experience. We don't want that. Now, Mr. Ejinkonye Obumneke Okafor, Anambra State is a home to money bag politics. Some people are saying maybe you are coming out to pretend to deceive our people, and probably looking for somebody who is going to settle you and you withdraw. Ejimkonye, do you assure Biafrans that you are not looking for settlement and that you are there to fight for the interests of Biafrans?
Yes, I am not looking for settlements. If I'm looking for settlement, I should not be here talking about Biafra. I know where I will go, and I will be settled without even contesting. We all know that's the fact. If you want money in Nigeria, you know what to say. We know parties to join and make money. So I'm not looking for settlement. If I'm looking for settlement, I won't be running year after year. I contested for another president election in 2015 under Africa. To this all the aspirants worked hard. We thought that there should be internal democracy. Along the line, we were told to leave that for people to make. After spending so much, the party said that they will compensate people to mail the tickets. I was one of the reasons why after I contested for another state 2017 and gubernatorial election. I did not do for any settlements. In fact, I built the party. The party I contested it. Along the line, the problem.
Yes, go on.
What happens? Money back politics. Money back politics. Some of you keep like I am in 2017 governorship election. I didn't get the ticket. Now I am coming out for another senatorial position. So it's not about money. It is about money. I know where I will go and make money. They've been calling me. They've been calling on the federal appointment by now. I know what I'm saying. I know what I've done. I know what I've done. I know that my academic background. I know my professional background. The people that have not gotten in half of my experience, I know where they are. But I can't sell my conscience. I can't sell Biafra for anything. It's freedom or nothing. So I am aiming for business. I am aiming for serious business. I am aiming for the creation of my people. I am not aiming to make money. People that know me can attest to that. You have known me for a couple of years. You should confess. You can't confess. You can't say that you can't say that you've never had my name being mentioned in any property, not to talk about anything concerning money. So many people can attest to that. So I am not out to make money in politics. No. I joined politics to liberate my people.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, before I ask the last question, let me go to the members of the crew and our fellow Biafrans who are listening from different parts of the world. Gentlemen of the crew, the floor is open. Feel free to ask our guest speaker questions as you like. Now, as they ask, our guest speaker will take the questions. Over to you, Michael Kaha, remember still speaking, okay.
Okay, the Honorable Senator to become. I have a little question. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I want to make my question brief, and my interest is on the Biafra issue before on the political issue. You have been in Mobi, and you are, let me say, you are a Biafran activist also before from politics. In what area can we measure your activities in Biafran liberation? On what areas, apart from the Mobi area that is the umbrella that you stood for, what have you done in regards to Biafra liberation? And how do we agree with you that after going to the red carpet, or if we send you to the red carpet in the Abuja, how are we sure that you are not going to turn a hand against us and against the Biafran liberation? Your predecessors have done that. Most politicians have done that. How are we sure that you will not take to their rule? So my questions are: tell us your activities you have done in as much as liberating Biafra and in this Biafra struggle, and give us an assurance that if you are in the Senate, that you are going to stand by your word and also stop things purely on the central zone you are representing and in Biafra in general. That's my humble question.
Thank you. I will say that I've done so much. Because there are so many people in the process, and there are so many groups. So people have been working. There are groups doing several jobs. So whatever I've done is to assist the jobs that were being done before I joined. I've been more of a leader, and I always work at the background. Like the presenter, Mr. Ikenna said at the beginning, I've been quiet, but I've been working. Before I joined, I was doing Igbo politics, like I said. When I was consulted, I started a group called the BTA,
On the mask.
Biafra People's Assembly. I am the convener, I'm the leader. But along the line, Moses came up. Like I said, once we doing a police of two groups doing the same thing, we have to shut down BPA to a large extent that we don't do any activities in BPA again. In fact, BPA did not last for more than 1 year. So it wasn't hard shown by people, but if you go on social media, you can still see BPA, Biafra People's Assembly. So what we
Again, at home when they are disrupting this call.
about 3 of us. But it's the Meke was the chairman. I was the director general. And later, a few other people from customary government joined us, and like that, we built moving. So I don't talk too much. I can walk and won't talk, but people around say yes. So I will tell you that I was among the backbone of moving when it was coming up. I am the pioneer director general of moving. And you know what it is to start an organization, and the organization runs for a couple of years, and there is a transition of leadership from one person to the other. That alone is something to be proud of, and I will say that that might be, or is likely, the highest point gotten in Biafra activities. But I've been working at the background. So I would like to stop here and touch your second question. You said, how are you? You asked me that. So, okay, it's like a rhetoric question. How are you sure, or are we sure that I won't get into politics and change my voice? No. I've said it earlier. Why should I get in and change when it is easier to get in without mentioning Biafra? Biafra project is difficult project. You know it. Because once you say Biafra, so many forces are against you.
Exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yes.
So if there's no need of using Biafra to go in and change, it makes no sense. So I am not going to change. I am going here to stay as a Biafra, remain a Biafra that I am, and help in liberating my people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now let me welcome Jude Chijoke. Jude Chijoke is a member of a key member of the vobi and the BBA. Jude Chijoke from Lagos, you are welcome to our program. Jude Chijoke. Okay, maybe he's not listening, but he has already joined us from Lagos. Thank you so much, our brother Ejim Konye Obuneke Okafor, for that answer you gave to Mike Okaha's question. Don't forget, Mike Okaha is the Public Relations Officer, Voice of Biafra International, and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority. So he is in charge of information dissemination. Uchenna Okeke, Benue State, Makurdi. Over to you. Uchenna Okeke, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Do you have any question for our speaker, our visitor?
Yes. I think I don't have a question for him, but I have some words of advice for him. And that is this. The fact is that Chief Dr. Raf Wazulike is here, and by the special grace of God, he is a man of principle, and he is ready to work with any man in the name of Biafra, and with the commitment of our brother Obumeke, I want to believe that the issues of Biafra runs in your vein, and so I will advise, please get along with Chief Dr. Raf Wazulike, and by the special grace of God, when two of you come together Others will join the wave, and they will be carrying the gospel of Biafra to the promised land. Thank you, our guests. May God bless. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For that advice. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you so much. Now, Ume Maslinos, Lagos.
Yeah, thank you, Oracle, for the opportunity to talk to our brother. The question I want to put to you is this. Many years ago, we have had some experiences of the normal Nigerian politicians whom on their way to occupy or to vie for any position, they will be willing to make all manner of promises, what they will do and whatever. But at the end, you see them doing a different thing. If that is what assurance are you giving to us that if by the special grace of God you ascend that position or you are being elected, that you will not go the way of those other politicians? Because I think up there at the federal level, it is a different ball game. It is not the same ball game with the state levels. It is not the same ball game with state level. And by my findings, I get to understand that there are some level of I don't know how to put it, but there are some things they do experience at that federal level that will make them to forget about whatever they promise. And when you ask them, they will say, you will not understand. So I don't know if you have actually tried to understand that thing they said we may not understand when they ascend to that level, that will always make them to disappoint those who send them to represent them at that capacity. Especially now that we are talking about Biafra, because it is a name that most of the other the colleagues you may meet at the floor won't even like to hear anybody mention. I remember the other time when they almost had a fight with Ekweremadu and Enyi Naya Abaribe in the Senate. So I don't know how you have prepared your mind towards the great challenge that you may face there and how to conquer those challenges. Then the other question I want to ask is, if after spending and eventually it happened that maybe after the election, before being welcome to the Senate, it happened that the sovereignty we are expecting is being handed to Biafra. Will you feel bad about it, or will you be happy the way all of us will be? Also happy, since you're going there is to go and project Biafra issue, and eventually that Biafra you want to go and project there happens to come unexpectedly. Will you feel having invested your money in a lost venture, or will you be happy that Biafra has come? Thank you, sir.
Okay. I will go straight to the other steps. You said so many things. You asked, okay, I got like 3 questions. So let me start with the first one. Yes, when I get here, I've assured us, and I've assured so many people, I'm not going to change. Like I said earlier, what's the essence of changing when you get there through the difficult way? Why not go there through the easier way? The Alpha project is not an easy project. It is not easy to do election with Biafra. So if you do an election with Biafra plan, Why did you go there to change? Well, I will be shocked if anybody does that. Because to me, it doesn't make any sense. It is difficult to proclaim Biafra. Ask people that are contesting now to say it. They can't say it. It is difficult. So I can't stand here and change. Moreover, nobody changes an elder. An old man cannot easily be changed. I mean, when you get to 18, you are already old enough to know what's good from bad. At that age, it is difficult to change somebody. Somebody's character is almost permanent there. I've given out my CV. It's already on the internet. I've worked in several places, local and multinational companies. People can go and ask about. It's not that I am being boastful, but my integrity has remained stable all along all the years I served. So if I give you my word is my word. If I don't want to do something, I won't do it. So I am going in here for the liberation of my people. Then you talked about challenges when I get there. There will be challenges, but people work in different ways. If you believe me, there is no present senator that has gotten much challenge like or the Senate President Saraki. But the man always has his way. If you think, you will always find a solution to things. People were amazed how he became the Senate President. So many things came his way and he beat all of them. He even became the president with all the might of the presidents. There are people who can think faster and better than Saraki. They are around. All we have to do is to look around and see them. And some of them are Biafrans. We send them to National Assembly. We also sponsor them to go into state executive positions and take over. Once Biafrans take over, this freedom we are talking about is guaranteed. So there will be challenges when I get here, but these challenges will be surmounted. I will never change because I need challenges on the way. Another question they asked is about what we are doing along the line, maybe before the election, after the election, freedom is achieved. I will be the happiest person. In fact, I prefer being a local government chairman. I want to touch the grassroots more. But unfortunately, executive power has been taken from the local government. You know, you are just there as a local government chairman. The government dictates what's happening. I can't do such job. So you are just there receiving salary. I want to touch the grassroots. I will prefer being the local government chairman of my local government, where I will touch the grassroots. So it's not all about answering big men. Some people are going in there to answer senator, distinguished member, His Excellency. No, it's not about this. Why I want to go there is to work for my people. To work for my people. And this work is needed. Our people need to be liberated. Political solution is the key. If you don't get it, it will be very difficult for us to later come back to it. So no need of wasting time. We wasted enough. Finally, okay. I think that was the last thing you asked. So I will be happy if you get it now. I will be happy, and I will also stop my senatorial thing. Maybe rest and wait for next 3 years that Anambra State will have election for the governorship, because many things need to be done at the state and regional level. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You see, our visitor, Ejimkonye Obuneke Okafor, we are not asking you questions for just like that. We mean business. Right now, we want to displace the old cargoes, the old politicians that have betrayed Biafra land. And we want our youth to take over the mantle of leadership. That is why you are here with us today. It is costing us a lot of money to do this broadcast, but we are not charging you for this advert. What we want is Biafra and nothing but Biafra. Right now, APGA is no more there. APC is a catastrophe in Biafra land. PDP is a foster child in Biafra land. We want, despite the party you belong to, we want a Biafran-oriented gentleman. Listen to this, our guest speaker. After listening to this, I will ask you a question.
Our party anthem.
Sorry, I'm sorry, there.
Our party anthem.
Our visitor of Nneke Ejimkonye Okafor, you heard it. This particular audio clip was sent to me this evening by Chief Dr. Rafu Wazirike Njelendibu, that I should play it for you to listen. You heard it all. Ndị niile nọ n'ime apụga ha ilewo ndị wayo. Ndị APC or a no-go area is a catastrophe to Biafra land. PDP is a foster child. We are looking for a redeemer. Obonkonye Okafor. If you believe in Biafra, if you have confidence in Biafra, if you want Biafran ladies and gentlemen to work for you, we need you to convince us that you are not going there for settlement but to fight for Biafra. The reason why I played this particular clip sent to us this evening by Dr. Chief Rafu Wazirike is for us to extract promise from you that if we mobilize our men and women to make sure we place you there, not just voting, but voting, staying there to defend our votes. If you will guarantee us that you will not disappoint, having listened to this particular song, Ndị niile nọ n'ime apụga ha wụ ndị wayo, Ejimkonye, please talk to Biafrans. Take any number of minutes you want, talk to Biafrans and tell them why you want to be there and why they should trust you. Over to you. Before I come to the next caller.
Thank you. There was something I didn't say at the beginning of this program. I want the whole world to know that this is not campaign. So, because campaign has not started, it will start on 18th November. Fortunately, I've not used the word "vote for me." I've not even said the name of my party, so I can defend myself. But I have to say the name of my party now because we played a song about Africa. I was in anger. I left. I found out that I couldn't actualize my political aspiration, even for the definition of the Biafrans in Africa, and I left. I found out that I couldn't do it in Africa, so I left Africa. I am in a National Conscience Party. National Conscience Party will be known by people who, when we had two political parties, also many came up. It was registered by the late human rights activist and the lawyer, Barrister Gani Fawebi. He also contested for presidency in the party in 2004. It's an old party, but like our project, the Biafra project, the Nigerian government always sit down on it. The way to sit down on everything Biafra. I did a research because I said that it's either we have our own party or I look for a party that is what we are saying. Before I joined NCP, I told the leadership that I'm a Biafra and I'm going to campaign with Biafra when the time comes for campaign. And if the leadership of the party accepted it, no other party has accepted this thing. It's only NCP. So I'm telling people that I am in for serious game. I would have been in PDP. I would have been in APC. If I'm in APC, I would have gotten national appointment. I am not posted. I was offered one last year. Come in, join, let us do some jobs to get national. And some people that join are in some boards. Some people that were approached at the same time I was approached are in some national boards as I'm talking now. And they're making good money. But my aim in this of joining politics is not to make money. I've been in this game for long. I've spent money. I've spent over 80% of my personal savings and business money in politics of the nation of Biafra. So if it's about making money, I would have said I've invested enough. So let me stop this and join the APC and get one appointment. I'll be in one board and make some money. I am paid for serious business. One of these slogans of National Conscience Party NCP is freedom and economic abundance. So can you see a party that chooses freedom and economic abundance as one of these slogans? And the next second one is eradication of poverty. So I am in for serious business. I am not here to joke. I am not a joker. There are so many things one can do with his time. And it is very wrong for one to play with intelligence of the people and to play on something that affects the nation. Biafra is a nation in the making, a nation in incubator. So I can't joke with it. If I want to play money politics, I've said it over and over again. I know where I will be. And within 1 or 2 years, I'll make money. I have my friends in PDP. And I hope, and who know that he's planning, he's working very hard to take over national presidency. I can position myself here. Or I can even go to APC now and work with APC. But I said no. And this is where I want to be because this is the party that says the same thing that or something similar to what I had in mind. That I will contest with this party and ensure that I win and go to the Senate and then present bill for the creation of my people. Work with senators from other regions because there are people that want what you want too. But people desire it more. Africans desire it more than others. So I can say it over and over and over again. There can never be an overstatement on this. I am in for a serious business, which is business of liberation of our people. Thank you.
Thank you for that answer. Let us give you, since you are coming from Onitsha, let us give you Onitsha music. Okay, we shall have it that, of course, for those of you joining us right now, or rather in the last minutes, we are broadcasting to you live now from the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority, right away from Germany. Our visitor this evening is Obumneke Ejimkonye Okafor, Anambra Central Senatorial aspirant in the 2019 Nigerian election. He is here telling Biafrans what he can do for Biafrans if elected. That is why we are here. Judy Chijoke, are you online with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you are speaking to us right now from Lagos. Obumneke Ejimkonye Okafor is our visitor. Do you have any questions for him?
Yes, I have about one or two questions. First of all, good evening, fellow Biafrans. This is Jude Chijoke, and I am joining in from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm sorry that I came a bit late. The hold up was so chaotic. The road was so blocked, so I came in a bit late. So I was able to pick a little from what he has said, and I must say that I'm very happy that Biafran candidates, are coming up. I'm very, very much impressed from the way he spoke and the points that he raised. But what we usually suffer is in the area of trust. Trust. When I say trust, we know what we saw on the party that we pushed up. We know what we saw on the candidates that we have pushed to various offices in the past. And what we usually suffer is betrayal. Like what we witnessed in Abga, of recent. It's very, very annoying, and a lot of people are very, very disappointed that such a thing is coming at in kind of such a time that we are expecting our people to come together. It's very, very annoying. But on this particular, from his statements, I have a kind of trust or a belief that he made points, most especially when he mentioned the NCP, because I knew Ganifa very well. He's a man of justice. He's a man that I've always stood up, to speak for the voiceless, and even Kiyamo knows he's among the Kiyamo was among one of his boys. When the country was so hot, he's a man that always stands firm and speak when things were so tough. So, and he coming from such a party shows that there is a integrity in part of what he's saying. But at the same time, we are just starting. So I'm suggesting, is it not better, when we float a new party, since our purpose or our agenda is a kind of a Biafran candidate? So my first question is it not wise we float a new party to champion our cause for our total freedom? That is my first question. Then my second question is a kind of a way, can this Ejimkonye Obumneke Okafor, the Anambra senatorial candidates, can he tell us what one of his achievements or one of his past records that will make Biafra say, yes, this is what this man, has done on a particular time or so. Just one thing that can encourage Biafrans, because we are speaking for the voiceless, we are speaking for Biafrans in general. So we have to as well get a question that is going to put our candidate on a hot seat, and is going to make him say things that he has done, even in defense of Biafra or in defense of our people in the past. So my last question is simple. I would like Ejimokonye Obuneke. Two, I like his person and I like his idea, the Biafran oriented, he's a Biafran oriented mandate. But can he rally round and get more of his type to either join him in going for the same senatorial seats from other states in Biafra land? That is my question. Thank you very much.
Our speaker, our visitor of Ejikoni Okafor, over to you.
Okay.
You heard him respond to that.
Yes, I heard him. I heard him. I was taking down notes. I will not forget the questions.
Okay.
Okay. He asked a question if it is not wise for us to float our own political party.
Exactly.
That is not a decision I will take.
Thank you for that.
That is not the decision I can take. There are elders in the land. I respect authority. I respect hierarchy. There are Chief Rap was wicked. Dr. Dozie Ikedife, Barrister Debe Ojukwu, and a lot of them that can decide on that. If they decide that we should build a party and work with that party, that is good. So I don't want to start working because I want to make name. Yes, it can be done, but it's not a decision I can take. I will leave it for the elders and those people that have been there before me to take. So on the second question, they asked if I can give one of my achievements. I've talked about moving. If any person asks or makes a research about moving, the person will find out that there is no way we can mention about 10 persons in moving, but 5 persons in moving without coming up in the page for no cap. I was there from the beginning when we had little or nothing. We used our finances, our swords to build moving, and we worked hard to ensure that moving stood, and it has stood. Today, moving is strong. And apart from moving, there is an NGO that I am the convener. It is called Igbo Pathways. The Igbo Pathways, we decided to make it 5 Southeast project. So that's why we have named Igbo Pathways. We had an idea that we have to do something fast. Yes, we might lose our ancestral land before we talk about Biafra. That was when Ghanaians men were killing here and there, doing so much havoc in Benue last year. So we started the NGO. It is registered now, and one of our projects was to go around these 5 Southeast states. Apart from being the convener of Igbo Pathways, I believe that too. We took it as a project. We went around the 5 Southeast states, submitting letters, calling state House of Assembly to enact laws that will stop open grazing. We did it, and we are happy that we've started achieving results. At the state House of Assembly has elected that bill. We are waiting for the state governor to sign the bill into law. And once it is signed into law, you can't see any council on the streets of Abia State.
That's great.
That's one of my achievements too. And like I said earlier, you can also mention the presenter. I am not a loud person. And I find out that our people are too loud. It has been working against us. I allow my actions to speak for me. It's when you make the size that you know about your negative before you come. I don't beat my drums. The drums beat themselves. Or people are around beat the drums. So I have done few things, but they are great things for our people. Then the last question is getting people of my type to be in politics for the emancipation of our people. Yes, I did it, and I've been doing it. Like I said earlier, the Biafra project is a difficult project. People are running away from it. When you tell people to come, let's do that project, they will go. So that's why I always tell people that even you ask me if I read this Biafra liberation quest when I get in there, I'm like, then there's no need of saying it initially. Just it's easier to get in there without mentioning the word Biafra than getting in there with Biafra and then you change. It makes no sense. It's like suffering yourself to and getting to a height, then you change all of a sudden. So, yes, I've been working with people, but not every person is eager to come on board with the brand of politics. So gradually we are winning them. And then I believe that by coming out boldly, persistently, this is the third time, we encourage other people to come out and use that brand, not verbally, but being serious with it. More people will come. I know that there's a young man who is running for House of Representative. I've forgotten his name, but there's a young man who is also using the upper brand and is serious with it. When we did Anambra State governorship election, Honorable Chude came in, but after the election, we didn't see him again. I will say that he has got the account project, but I don't know where he stands now. So with time, we will get more people. Yeah, I'm working on that. With time, we will get more people to come in and use that account because we want to occupy all political space, all political spaces, all political positions. That will make it easier for us to achieve our equation through political process. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ejimkonye Obumneke Okafor. Of course, you sound very, very sincere and trustworthy. Ever since I knew you have always remained a gentleman. And that is why I decided to spend hours today, despite the cost, to give you the permission to speak to our people. And we so much delight in what you tell us. Valentine Ugoji is monitoring us from Port Harcourt. Kingsley Ngumaka is monitoring us. Favour Monye, Ugochukwu Gwampa, Chijioke Isaiah, Uche Remigius, Sunday Mba, Obi Chukwude, Obinna Nnamani, Michael Obi Oka, of course, Abigo Thomas, Biafra Monopoly, Kelechi Val, and very many other Biafrans. The list is plenty. It's a long, long list. They are here this evening joining us in this particular program. Don't forget, we are broadcasting to you from the satellite station of the Voice of Biafra International and the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra Land. That's to say, Biafra Broadcasting Authority, under the auspices of Chief Dr. Rafa Wasike of the bim-massob family and the Biafran leader. We are broadcasting to you. Now, Biafra Monopoly is there, of course. Kelechi Val, Alphonsus Nagolo, of course, is there. Although Clement is there, Tony Ofo, although Cletus is there, Smart Fred is there, Louis Response from Lagos Zone of the bim-massob family is there. What are they? Chuku Peter is there, Kirian Opera is there, Godfrey Uche Isaac, Emmanuel Nade, Gabriel Emmanuel, of course, is there. The very, very long list. Obiora Nwankwo is there monitoring. Kene Nnamoko, who is there in Germany, is equally monitoring. Obiora Nwankwo Nnamani, Ugonna Williams, Ofebu, Kenneth Ogane, Biafra man joined, of course, Chukwude, John Chinedu, Okonkwo Chukwude, Ebere Chukwu Okoro, Lewachi Eze, Ochina Nwata Peter, Chimaobi Emmanuel. Oh, what a long list. Listening to our honorable guest this evening, Obumneke Ejimkonye Chijoke. Our honorable visitor, please. We are telling you that if you mean business in this particular aspiration for you to represent Biafra, I know you very, very well. You are Biafra oriented. I must be confessional. But that is to me, if you would have, convinced, which have already convinced us, but if you would assure our Biafrans that you are not going to be a sellout, after this broadcast in the next 2, 3, 4 days to 1 week, if you decide to meet with Ijele Ndigo, as soon as he gives me instruction, we mobilize for you. So, for the last question now, before we call it a day, once you guarantee us, we work with you. Finally, do you agree, Mr. Jikoye, that for us to get Biafra, we have to discuss with our neighbors like the Hausas, the Yorubas? Do you agree to that? Or are we going to invoke hell? Are we going to invoke hell on them before we get Biafra? What do you have to say? That's the last question.
No. We have to apply diplomacy. In fact, I believe in 3 processes.
Good.
Political, diplomacy, and legal processes.
Exactly.
So we must apply diplomatic process.
Thank you
so
very much.
It's not fight. We can't. I think it's not physical fight. We are not going to fight. In fact, at a point I have said that it's even counterproductive for us to be blaming our neighbors. This time around, I don't say this person did not support our Puri Accord and because of that, but no. Those divide and rule system will stop all of them. So there's no time to forgive again. We will let us forgive ourselves, let's believe that all our neighbors and we ourselves will make mistakes. Let us work as a team now.
Exactly.
A teamwork.
Exactly.
Because we want inclusion and we want innovation. So we will apply diplomacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I must be thankful to you. You answered brilliantly. Few days ago, while Chief Owasike was responding to BBC questions, he said exactly what you are saying now. We would encourage you beyond this program. Let us say tomorrow I will discuss with you privately. Then I will book an appointment with you to meet with Ijele Ndigo. Discuss with him. After that, he will give us, I'm sorry, I can't say me. I don't work alone. Our members are there. He will give us instruction to mobilize for you. We want to do away with APGA, APC, and PDP. And we are going to install you there. So that as soon as you are there, it will be an eye-opener to other Biafran youths. We thank you so much, Obumneke Ejimkonye Okafor, Anambra Central Senatorial Aspirant under the umbrella of National Conscience Party. Party does not matter. What matters is the individual. I know you work hand in hand with our noble sister Rita Iberechukwu and Nibog. I speak with her day by day. We are indeed thankful to you for honoring our invitation to talk to fellow Biafrans on your own aspiration. And bet me, if we decide, we carry it out. When last year we decided on Anambra election, despite the protestations from the IPOB family, there was election as we predicted, and it came to pass. Let us be 100% assured and reassured that you are not going to be a seller. After collecting money from money bags to say you are no longer interested, we are going to implant you there. Be rest assured. We thank Uchenna Okeke from Makurdi. Uchenna, 1 minute, please, because our guest speaker is running out of time because of the Nigerian problem. No light, nothing at all functioning. So we sympathize with him. Uchenna Okeke, let me say 30 seconds. Make your last statement.
Yes, thank you once again, the Oracle, Deacon Egono. And once again, I want to sincerely appreciate our visitor, Obumdeke Okafor. We have heard you, and we believe that by all things being equal, God being on our side, we are going to get there by His grace. Thank you, and thank you.
Ume Maslinus, are you there? Otherwise,
thank you.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much to our guests. I would say thank you very much for all the clarifications you have given. And we say, may the good Lord continue to strengthen you so that together we all shall achieve our aim, which is Biafra. Thank you, and good night to all our listeners.
Thank you so much, Ume, myself from Lagos. Judy Chijoke, also from Lagos.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rikim. Well, I will just make it simple. I think we've just started. Anyway, I'm looking forward of meeting our guests. Talking of Obumdeke Okafor. I'm looking forward for him coming up in our frequent broadcasts during when the campaign must have started. Because I believe that there's still much for us to do. Don't think it is not yet done until I don't congratulate until I'm sure that our job is being done properly. And to our good listeners, I would say thank you for listening until our next podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Now to our visitor, your last comment, 60 seconds.
I thank you, the chief presenter, Mr. Icon, also other presenters from other cities, Mike
Okay. Good.
Maslenius, Uchenna Okeke, Sandra Chinanye Turu, Chioma Vivian Doje, and Mr. Chicho. I thank you all for your time. But my greatest thanks go to their friends all over the world who took their time to listen to us this night, and also to Chief Prab was waiting for investing in this media with this media, because if we don't have this media, that media can propagate our message to the world, to the people of Biafra. So thank you, sir, for this work, for the wonderful work you're doing for Biafra. We know you will do more. And my promise once more, I will not disappoint my people if I get there. When the time of campaign starts, we will hear more of your time.
Thank you so much. Lewechi Eze is with all of them. The list is so long. We thank you, our distinguished visitor, Obumdeke Okafor. We thank you 1,000 times. We thank you, Mike Obi Okaha from Germany. We thank you, Udodi Vivian. We thank you, Sandra Chinonye Drew. We thank you, Echezna Udeze Japan. We thank you, Jiri Chijoke, Lagos, Ume Maslinus, Lagos, and very many others, Uchenna Okeke, Makurdi, thousands of Biafrans monitoring this program. It has been a very wonderful session with our visitor, Obumdeke Chijoke, National Conscience Party Senatorial Candidate Representative, Anambra Central. Let us come together and tell the old cargoes enough is enough. Let us put our youth, implant them there to discuss the Biafran ideology. We must want a change, and change has come. Fellow Biafrans, I am Ikenna Obibiagono from the Broadcasting Corporation of Biafra Land, BBA of course, and the Voice of Biafra International from the state of Bavaria, Germany. We are broadcasting to you live and direct. In the coming days, we are going to mobilize our forces to make sure that Ejimkonye Obuneke Okafor represents us at the National Assembly, Senate, let us say. Our brother, tomorrow morning I will give you a call. I will discuss with you when we are going to meet with the Ijele Ndibo. Discuss with him. I cannot act on my own accord. I don't have the power. The members of the Voice of Biafra International and the Biafra Broadcasting Authority crew do not have the power. We mobilize our forces in Anambra, not just Anambra Central, the entire Anambra state, and we'll make sure we put you there. But when you are there, don't disappoint us. We thank you 1,000 times. We thank you 1,000,000 times. We thank you 1,000,000,000 times. From those of you monitoring Sandra Ugoji, Vivian Sandra Drew, Vivian Ugoji, Jurchijoke, Ume, Maslinos, Ucheno Keke, very many of you in Mandarin YBC in Biafra Land and the rest of you, we say all hail and a big congratulations to our visitor Obumneke Ejimkonye Okafor. We are going to work with you. Despite everything, you are of the mobbing, and to God be the glory that Sister Rita Anibog Eberechukwu is talking about non-violence. She belongs to mobbing. Of course, Emeka Sere. Even though sometimes I don't agree with him, but for the fact that we believe in Biafran ideology, we respect each other. Where you are is good. We cannot all fight Biafra from one direction. It is, multi-prolonged. From where you are, fight on. We are going to discuss. We are going to make sure that you are there. So, tomorrow, between the hours of 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, I'm going to discuss with you. After that, you visit Ijele Ndibo. Once he gives us instructions, we are with you. I can't take decision. I am too loyal to him. I can never betray him, God forbid. Members of the crew can never betray him. We work under his own instructions. And after that, we shall tell you 1,000 times. Thank you, fellow dear friends, compatriots, ndị Igbo, ndị Ewene. Anyị ekwuchara ihe anyị bịara taa. Anyị na-asị ndị Igbo, ndị mmụkwara, biko nọ ntị oge na-abịanụ, anyị ga-eji ofu obi, ofu mmụọ, ofu ọnụ kwado nwanne anyị nwoke wụ Ejimkonye Obuneke Chijioke, ka ọ ga-kwuchitere anyị ọrụ, ka ọ gaa na ebe a na-ekwu okwu n'ala Naịjirịa, ka ọ kọrọ ndị Igbo, ndị Biafra ihe ọ ga-emere anyị. Ọ bụrụ na anyị were ezigbote nwa okorobịa dịka ya tinye ebe ahụ, were ndị agba ochie na-ezo anyị ochi, chifuchie ha, anyị na-agwa unu nke bụ eziokwu. Ọwụwa anyanwụ Biafra abịago nso. We thank you once again for being with us. We thank you 1,000 times. And like we continue to say, and we must continue to say it 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000,000,000 times, we are here with you to tell our fellow Biafrans that we have come a long way. Thank you for being with us, our brother Ejimkonye Chijioke. Thank you 1,000,000 times, and may God bless you. After we would have discussed, we shall now take the next step, and we are going to mobilize for you. Thank you. May God bless you. For the rest of the day, Biafra music continues. Thank you so much.
I don't know where to adult education ebidola. So I be go akwụkwọ. Come on, akwụkwọ. Nje dị adịbịa. Onye mara ndị nne na-achọ ọkụkọ ma ibe. Ị ga ha adị volleyball. Mama oganaga level no wanda ugo no wonya na golo mama oganaga la ni ugo no wonya ne kwalo mama oganaga jabo na wogari level na jabo oganaga la me jabo kana no bo ma na ko wa lo oganaga la jabo kana mu welo kete keneri kwenu wana